Hey Jesse, this is Todd, and today I'm going to show you the best way to create autoresponders so that they get opened and our customers take action, because that's the most important thing. And remember, looking nice is one thing, but the most important thing is that we have to get our customers to take action. So if you're creating an autoresponder, what you like to do is start with creating an autoresponder. And it's going to take us over here. And let's just call this test auto responder. Okay, this is test, and that's just going to be to a list. And for this, remember, it's going to be Jacob Toback. It shouldn't be Reverend or anything like that. And you should have the front email address, youremail.com. Or let's see, this is going to be toback.jacob@gmail.com. Okay, so we're going to save this. Okay, now the first thing here is, let me just delete that one here because that's the one that I had. Okay, so right here, this is the one that we did. We're going to add a message. Okay, now remember the first thing we want to, instead of using this this message builder, we don't want to use that. We want to use message coder here on the right hand side. It gives us a little more flexibility. And the most important thing, get rid of the HTML, go to design, is you want the text to go no more than 30% of the way out. The reason for this is that people's attention span is very, very small. And so if they see a big long email, it's going to be hard for them to read. So if it's really small, it's less of a commitment for them. So here's what we like to do. We'd like to go under text. Okay, over here you'll see tables under insert. Go to tables. Okay, we want one row, one column. Okay, we want this to go 30%. We change it from pixels to percent. Headers, none. Alignment, we want it to go left. Border size, we don't want a border. Okay, make sure that there's no border there and no border there. Okay, we insert this. Boom, we have this. Now every email should start off as hi, or hello, or greetings, and then we go close bracket, fname. Fname is, it's going to automatically insert the customer's first name. So you use close bracket, fname, close bracket, up, close bracket. Okay, parentheses. Okay, now all of your messages should be pre-created in Notepad. Okay, Notepad or TextEdit, and you should save them so that you can easily just copy and paste them into this table. So, hi Jesse, this is Todd. This text should not be typed. It should be pasted from a saved text edit or Notepad document. So if you see right there, it stays nice and short, right? What we do is, if it's another, we keep the paragraph short. So we'll come back here, yada yada yada. Okay, and no more than four or five lines of paragraph. Okay, now you have this www.toddtoback.com. Make sure you have the link. Okay, that's it. Okay, there's no need to make any kind of fancy headlines or anything like that. The reason why that is that if you add images, it's going to really make it a little more difficult for your customers to see and open with the various email programs that are out there. Remember, easier is better. We'll go down, we'll copy the text, no problem. What you want to do then at this point is make sure that this thing's not going to come up as spam. So what do we like to do? Well, we like to do a test. So we'll go back to the message and we'll test this, and we'll go to mentor@gmail.com. Obviously you'll put in your email address here, or we'll make this really 4jtran@gmail.com, right? You want to send this, and that's actually going to go to you. Ignore this when you see it. And at this point, obviously, you put that, you know how to do this, the number of days and all that other stuff. So here's the really cool thing, Jesse, is that what you want to do is you want to save the autoresponder message or send it, no big deal, right? And put it ready to go. Now I'm not going to save this because I want to show you something here. Once you save this and create it, and you probably know this, but I'm going to show you anyway, is we'll go under Create, and you look at My Autoresponders, okay, and you can hold on. You can basically just create a model. Okay, so what I like to do here is, I'm sorry, create. I made a mistake there. You go into create an autoresponder. Oh, no, let me try that again. Create. You might go under My Autoresponders. I am going under Motivated Sellers. What you do is you copy this. So instead of creating a whole new one, okay, we go to copy. Okay, and we'll go back to design. Okay, now you'll see here that I can just create a new one from that and then save it and then go from there. Okay, now this, ignore the formatting here, that's no good. But very easy to do in that I can just create it from a former one and then I'll have a shortcut for you. So that's the first thing. That's how to create them. Remember, the first thing is have it go 30% of the way out, and then just use a regular link because that's going to be easier for the customer to use. So awesome job. Second thing is when you go to, let me go to my Gmail account. Let me show you how this looks. Toe back. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is the worship your worship CD. That's great, but you see right here, you look at this, and I can't see the link. Right? There's no link anywhere, and the reason why that is because you have to show images, and you don't want to do that. So if you look at display images below, up there it is. See, so most people, they don't know how to do that. Okay, they don't know how to do that. So you want to just put the link in there. Yeah, this looks nice, but you just want to use a regular text. Don't get too fancy, because the problem there is that people aren't going to be able to open it. So that's the first thing. Just use the regular text, and that'll keep things really easy. Now, if you go find out more on our website, again, you just want to have the link in there, and that's fine, and put it underneath there. Now, here's the other thing. When you go to this site, right, I looked on my wife's computer, and on my wife's computer, this wasn't here. Click here to save all tracks to your computer. Make this a little bit, move this up right here, okay, and make it a little more clear what this is, right? You might want to leave directions here, like one, click save, extract, show people how to do that, and click here. Make it a little bit more clear. Move it up on the page. So that's the second thing, or that's the third thing. And the fourth thing here is what I'd like you to do, if you could, and this should be trueworshiptv.com. If you look on the right side over here, this box isn't big enough right here to do that. So either if you look at trueworshiptv.com on the old one, we got to make this a little bit more clear. So maybe you could change the format of the squeeze page a little bit. Maybe you can make the video a little bit smaller. Remember, there's a red arrow going down here. So maybe there's a different way where you could have a little arrow going down and you're pointing to this. So on the old page, squeeze page, remember there was an arrow going down to this, kind of going up and down. Maybe you want to check one of those formats, but make it blatantly obvious that they need to just leave their information. That's the only goal of this page. So I know I talked about that. Maybe we could use this, make this a little bit bigger and have an arrow going down so there's no mistaking what's supposed to be done on this page. So again, they had maybe like an arrow that was kind of pointing down, that was going up and down. I would probably, well, let's try that and see how it goes. All right. Thanks a ton, Jesse, doing a great job, and I'll talk to you soon.